Hey guys, Matthew here from the mmatt YouTube channel, playing around with a Mossberg 802 Plinkster. So the Mossberg 802 Plinkster is a magazine-fed bolt-action 22 rifle with a thumbhole stock, and I think it does come in different configurations, but it does come with iron sights as well as a scope rail for a 22 scope rings, and so you can put a scope on it. The safety is in the absolute perfect spot, right where it belongs, right in front of the trigger guard. The mag release, very accessible, just push forward on that to drop the mag, and the trigger is definitely a bit heavy, but it's shootable. The stock does feature this nifty little rail on the front here where you could put a bipod, but missing are sling swivels, so I guess you're not supposed to put a sling on this and carry it over your shoulder while you're out walking in the woods. But that would be easy enough to install. I don't know what else I can say about the rifle. It's lightweight, it's very ergonomic, it's comfortable to hold, comfortable to shoot. My biggest complaint is the trigger pull. It's really heavy. There's a bit of creep and it's a little gritty, but I mean, for a rifle in this price range you can't complain too much about that. But you know, if it could be cleaned up, this would be a great gun. Alright, so up first we're going to be running Cci Mini Mags, and I have already fired 5 rounds through the rifle just at the backstop to foul in the barrel, and I'll be doing that with each of the brands of ammo that I use. So, Cci Mini Mags, we're going to be shooting these at the top left target. Alright, Cci Mini Mags. Let's move on to Blazer. Now, there are 2 different types of Blazer, for those of you who aren't aware. There is Blazer with next to no lube on the bullet. It's a very light gray lube. And then there's Blazer with sort of a dark lube on it. And so I've got both brands, or both styles here. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know why some has a light colored projectile and some has a dark colored projectile. However, all I know is that they often shoot differently. So let's foul in the barrel. So there we go, 5 rounds ready to go. On paper, there is one malfunction. If I'm not mistaken, that looks like a pretty good group for us. I'm going to check the camera, see what it says. Oh, I didn't turn the camera on. Alright, so let's turn the camera on and let's see what that does. So I guess all of that was just going to be cell phone footage, because that's my backup camera, and I forgot to turn on the main camera. So let's just go ahead and start that up right now. Okay, so looking at this lens, it looks like that is definitely a tighter group. So let's go ahead and foul in the barrel with the dark lubed projectile. So 5 rounds, foul in the barrel. 5 on paper. We're going to shoot, let's see if it's in camera frame here. Oh, and the cell phone blew over, so that'll all be other footage. So yeah, we're going to shoot the upper right target. You can see the point of aim and point of impact are actually even different between these 2 Blazers. Yep, that was it. Let's move on to American Eagle. And I should mention we're shooting at 25 yards, which means that the wind is pretty much not a factor at this distance. So we're going to be shooting the lower left target now. Wow, that point of aim is way different with this ammo. Oh, you know what? I forgot to foul in the barrel. Alright, so that's 5 shots of fouling in the barrel, leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots left. So consider those first 5 I just shot fouling in shots. So this is now the actual 5 shots shooting for groups. The big main bull in the center. Oh, here's a malfunction. I think that's it, but I can't count, so we'll pretend this one's live too. Nope. Alright, that was it. Alright, on to CCI standard velocity. Alright, 5 rounds fouling in. Alright, 5 rounds. So we are shooting at the middle bottom bull. The bottom middle bull. Oh, and there's a malfunction. Oh, my cell phone blew over. Go ahead and set my cell phone back up so you can see my pretty face as I shoot. Go ahead and shoot some cellular and velvet. Lower left bull. Oh, malfunction. Oh, that was it. I got 5 off. Man, I am not good at counting. Alright, that's all the different types of ammo. So let's go down and see what the target looks like. Alright, so starting in the upper left corner, we've got Cci Mini Mags. 3 nice and tight together. 2 pretty big flyers. Not, I mean, we're talking 1.5 inches overall group, 5 shots. That's not impressive. This is the Cci Blazer with the light lube, and we're looking at just under 1 inch with a bit of vertical stringing. Not a terrible group, but do remember this is only 25 yards. This should be a little tighter than that. Here is the Cci Blazer with the dark lube, and you can see even just changing the different color lube makes a big difference in point of aim, point of impact, but also look at that group. Now we're starting to talk about the sort of accuracy you should see at 25 yards. We got 4 in a nice oblong ragged hole and a 5th one just upper left. The trigger on this rifle is very heavy. It would not surprise me if that one up in the upper left was my fault. So Cci Blazer with the dark lube looks like a contender. Down here, these are the 2 shots that, remember I forgot to foul in the barrel? Look at the difference. So if you just switch between ammo without fouling in the barrel first, your first couple shots are not going to be where they belong because that barrel hasn't fouled in properly. Looks like it only took 2 shots to do it because the other 3 are right where they belong. But that just gives you an indication that fouling in your barrel with at least 2 or 3 shots before you start shooting for groups is a good idea when you switch ammo. So those 3 actually aren't bad, but if we go up to where the barrel was fouled in fully, you can see that we've got some horizontal stringing going on here, and you know, that's not a great group. That was American Eagle. Down to Cci standard velocity. This isn't a bad group. It's not in the bull, but I mean that's no big deal. You pick your ammo and then you sight it in for 0. This group is, well, I mean that's under 1 inch. My thumb's 1 inch. These squares are a 1/2 inch each, so we're 3/4 of an inch at 25 yards. Not terrible, but I wouldn't be happy with that personally. This is a cellular and bellet stuff. Look at that. One up in the upper right here, but again, with the rest of them grouped so tightly, it would not surprise me if that one wasn't my fault, or if that one was my fault. So look at that. We got 4 in a nice ragged hole. I would look at the cellular and bellet 40 grain as well as the Cci Blazer with the dark loop. Those would be the 2 ammos that I would look at. probably this is the stuff you're going to want to use. That is a nice tight group. So I guess to sum up, it's a good rifle for the price. It's not super expensive. You don't get a whole lot out of it. It's just your basic bolt action 22 rifle, but it seems to feed fairly reliably as long as you give it round nose ammunition. It's accurate enough. The trigger pull could use some work, but that is probably something that will break in given enough time and given enough ammo through it. And it comes with everything you need and nothing you don't. I mean, it's got a rail for a bipod, it's got open sights, it's got scope rails. Look, the safety's in the right spot. What else can you ask for? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I enjoyed making this video, and special thanks to Mark Price. Big shout out to you, buddy, for lending me your rifle so I can do a review on it. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Do you see the clay just under that green leaf? I can see the bullet through the scope as I shoot it, and I put the camera close to the rifle barrel, so I'm hoping you can see the bullet fly through the air as I aim for the clay. It's sort of in the middle of the screen, slightly to the left. So tell me if you can see the bullet. This is 115, 120 yards or so to that backstop. That was pretty darn close, just under it. Oh, that was pretty close too. Oh, I hit it! Nice! My last round as well. Anyway, if you could see the bullets, that's pretty cool. If you couldn't, I probably didn't include this in the video, so I don't know why I'm still talking.